In the last video we saw how we created a new workspace. In other words, a second workspace with all our charts in that we're using, and the reason I'm doing this is because in this video I want to show you the procedure for closing NinjaTrader down and then opening it the next day. So this is what we do. Here we are connected. You see our charts, our market analyzer as we set up in the last video, all there. Everything's working quite nicely. So now it's got to the end of the day. What do we do now? Well, the first thing we do is we close the workspace that we're using. This is important. So I go to workspace, I come onto the workspace with all our information is, and I close it. Can you see that? I click on that item there, I do close, and it says, do you want to save the workspace? And I say yes, and there it has closed it. Now this is important because what will happen next is we'll open NinjaTrader 8 but with no workspaces open, and it just opens a lot quicker. So this is what you're left with here. Now all I need to do is then close NinjaTrader, so I'm going to close it. Do you want to save the workspace untitled? That's absolutely fine. Yes, we'll do yes on that, and as you can see NinjaTrader has now closed really quickly, and that's dead easy. Right, we're now on the next day, so we've now come to tomorrow. So to start MT Predictor up NinjaTrader 8 up afresh, we then go to the icon, we double click on it, and NinjaTrader 8 starts to open. But the most important thing is it opens with a blank workspace, and this means it will actually open really quickly. You can see it's starting to initialize here. Then what happens is it minimizes down to the taskbar. Can you see that? It's just popped down to the taskbar, and the little circle's going around there, which means it's actually going through our MT Predictor license checks. That can take sort of 20 to 30 seconds. And as you can see, with no other workspaces open, it comes up and opens up really quickly like this. So the whole lot opened within about 30 seconds. Now the reason we do this is because it means it's easier for NinjaTrader. If I now go to the log tab, you can see here that since the session break, there it is, everything's loaded, there's no errors, it's all come in quite nicely. In other words, there's no problems at all. I think the problem is with NinjaTrader 8 is if you try and have lots of charts and market analyzers, and perhaps you try to auto connect your data feed all at the same time, when NinjaTrader 8 opens, it's trying to do so many things at the same time. In other words, it's trying to open, do its own license checks, do the MT Predictor license checks, connect to the data feed, refresh its charts, open the charts, refresh the charts again. You're asking it to do too much. So what we're trying to do is break that down to logical steps. So first and foremost, we just want the NinjaTrader control panel just with our untitled workspace that we had before, and that's it. So that workspace has got no charts, no market analyzers, no nothing, just the bare control panel. Once that's open and everything's okay, we then go to workspaces. We then come down to the workspace that we closed before we closed NinjaTrader before, and now we open the workspace. So if I click on this, it will then open the workspace. Now that takes a little bit of time in its own rights. You can see it's opening the charts now. There's the wheel spinning, so it's loading the data in from the data cache, and it's performing our MT Predictor license checks. But the most important thing is it's just doing this. In other words, you're not asking it to do lots of other things at the same time. As you can see there, it's now loaded the market analyzer up. Now the charts are coming back in the background. Oh, interesting, we've got an unhandled exception there. I'll just do OK on that, and then just OK on that. And just want to check on the charts. Do they seem to be OK? Yes, they seem to be alright. So I'm not quite sure what that unhandled exception was, but everything's coming there okay. If I go to the log, you can see there's the unhandled exception there, but it doesn't seem to have actually affected anything. So now I'm going to go to the control panel, which is here. Now I'm going to connect to the data feed. So the last thing you do is do connections, and then connect to your data feed. And now I'll connect to the data feed. There it is connected. It will now refresh the charts in the background. You can see those charts are refreshing in the background. There they go. And the market analyzer has refreshed as well. And that just was very quick and nice and easy. So that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to basically ask NinjaTrader to do one thing at a time. If you tell NinjaTrader to automatically connect your data feed and automatically open a workspace with lots of charts and market analyzers all at the same time as it's opening with everything else, you're asking it to do too much. In other words, it's too hard. You're asking it to do too many things. So this is the procedure you do. At the end of the day, you come down to workspaces, you go to your control panel, you do workspaces, you then close the workspace you have with all your work in. So this is what I've got here, my USE Minis workspace. So I close this and save it. You then get back to the bare control panel here. So the only workspace you have open is the untitled one, which just has nothing in. Once you've got back to that, you then close it, and that's it. So then when you open NinjaTrader the next day, you're opening it just with a blank workspace with nothing in. Then once it's open, you then can open your workspace with your charts and market analyzers in, and then you connect your data feed. So you need to do 3 steps each day. Open NinjaTrader, then open your workspace, then connect your data feed. At the end of the day, you need to close your workspace, then close NinjaTrader. If you do that, NinjaTrader 8 will work a lot better and things will be a lot smoother for you. So that's just a tip for the best way to organize your NinjaTrader 8 opening and closing each day.